Next is section 2, one or more option correct type. So question number 49 says that the distance of point A from the line r vector equal to b vector plus lambda c vector is equal to. Let us say this is our line and here we have a point A. So the distance will be this perpendicular distance. So on this line, let us assume here we have a point B vector and this line has direction ratios as C vector. So let us join AB. Let us assume this angle as theta and say this point is D. So we have to find AD. Now we can write AD equal to AB into sine theta, right? And that is equal to AB is B vector minus A vector into sine theta. So this can also be written equal to modulus of A vector minus B vector cross C vector divided by modulus of C, right? So from the options it can be seen option number A is our correct choice. Now next, AD can also be written as AB vector plus BD vector. This is also equal to AD vector, right? So this is equal to AB vector is B vector minus A vector plus BD vector. BD vector is projection of BA vector on C vector, right? Now we know that projection of vector A on vector B is equal to A vector dot B cap into B cap. This is the projection. So here it will be equal to BA vector dot C cap into C cap, right? So that is equal to BA vector dot C cap can be written as C vector divided by modulus of C, and next this can also be written as here C vector, right? So writing it here BD vector, that will be equal to BA vector is A vector minus B vector dot C vector divided by mod C whole square into C vector. Now it can be seen that this is given in option number B. So answer is A and B. Next is question number 50, which says that consider the three unit vectors A vector, B vector and C vector such that the angle between A and B vector is pi by 3, between B and C is pi by 6 and between A and C is theta. So we have to answer the following options. So option number A says volume of parallelopiped whose coterminous edges are along ABC, right? So volume of this parallelopiped will be equal to scalar triple product ABC. So now let us find here firstly the value of ABC whole square, that is V square. Now this we know can be written equal to determinant A dot A, A dot B, A dot C, B dot A, B dot B, B dot C, C dot A, C dot B and C dot C, right? Now this is equal to, as ABC are unit vectors, so mod A square is 1, so diagonal elements will be 1. Now A dot B is mod A mod B into cos pi by 3, that is cos 60, that will be 1 by 2, so here also 1 by 2. Similarly for A dot C we will get here cos theta, and for B dot C we will get root 3 by 2. I hope this is clear. So V square will be equal to, opening the determinant, 1 minus 3 by 4 plus 1 by 2 times root 3 by 2 cos theta minus 1 by 2 plus cos theta into root 3 by 4 minus cos theta, right? So this is equal to, now here 1 minus 3 by 4 is 1 by 4 minus 1 by 4 from here will get cancelled. So we are left with root 3 by 4 cos theta plus root 3 by 4 cos theta, that is 2 times of this, minus cos square theta. So this is finally equal to root 3 by 2 cos theta minus cos square theta, right? So this is the value of v square. Now in option number A, it is given that theta is equal to pi by 3. So for theta equal to pi by 3, v square will be equal to root 3 by 2 cos 180 by 3, that is cos 60, will be 1 by 2 minus 1 by 4. So that is equal to root 3 minus 1 divided by 4. This is the value of v square. So v will be equal to root of this. So option number A is correct. Option number B says that volume of parallelepiped whose coterminous edges are long, A cross B, B cross C and C cross A is 1 if theta is pi by 2. So option number B says volume will be equal to A cross B vector dot B cross C cross A. So that is equal to A cross B, BC A scalar triple product into C. So that is equal to again ABC whole square, right? So this is the volume. Now its value we already know is equal to root 3 by 2 cos theta minus cos square theta. Now for theta equal to pi by 2, the value will be 0 minus 0, that is 0. So this option is incorrect. Now let's talk about option number C. It says that vectors A cross B, B cross C and C cross A are coplanar if theta is equal to pi by 2. Now if these vectors are coplanar, then value of A cross B dot B cross C cross A should be equal to 0, which means that value of root 3 by 2 cos theta minus cos square theta should be equal to 0 for coplanarity. Now check at theta equal to pi by 2. Yes, it is 0. So this is coplanar. Also check for theta equal to pi by 6, that is 30 degrees. Now for 30 degrees, let's check it. Root 3 by 2 into cos 30 is root 3 by 2 minus again root 3 by 2 whole square, that is again 0. So this is coplanar. So correct answer is A, C and D. Next is question number 51, which says that if a pair of dice is rolled n times so that the chances of getting the sum 5 at least once is more than 90%, then the possible values of n is value of log to the base 10, 2 and 3 are given to us. So let us try this question. So it is given that probability of getting sum 5 at least once is more than 90%. It is greater than 0.9 if we talk about its probability. So this can be written equal to 1 minus probability of getting sum equal to 5 0 times. This is given to be greater than 0.9, which means that 1 minus probability of getting sum 0 times. Now how can we obtain the sum as 5 when a pair of dice is rolled? If we get on the die numbers as 1, 4 or 2, 3 or 3, 2 or 4, 1. So these are the only 4 cases, which means that probability is 4 by 36, that is 1 by 9. So NCN 1 by 9 raised to the power 0 into 8 by 9 raised to the power n is greater than 0.9, which means that 1 minus 8 by 9 raised to the power 9 is greater than 0.9, that is 8 by 9 raised to the power n is less than 0.1, right? So let us take log to the base 10 on both sides. So we will get n into log to the base 10 8 by 9 is less than log to the base 10.1, that is minus 1. So n is definitely greater than 1 divided by log to the base 10 9 that can be written as 3 and 2 here, minus log to the base 10, 8, that can be written as 2 and 3 here. So putting the values, we get n is greater than 1 divided by 2 into 0.4771 minus 3 times 0.3010. So after solving this, you get n greater than 19.5 approximately, which means that n should be greater than equal to 20. So from the given options, answer will be C and D option. Next is question number 52. It says that a man can take a step forward, backward, left or right with equal probability, and the probability that after 7 steps he is just 1 step away from his initial position is m divided by 2 raised to the power n, where m and n are natural numbers and m is odd. Right. So let us firstly find total number of ways. So total number of ways will be equal to, as for each step a person have 4 options, so it will be 4 into 4 into 4, 7 times, that is 4 raised to the power 7. Now for favorable cases, as it is given that in the final position he should be 1 step away from his initial position. So let us say in case 1, he is 1 step forward. So forward minus backward should be equal to 1 and left should be equal to right. That is, number of steps taken in left direction should be equal to number of steps taken in right direction, and number of steps taken in forward should be equal to 1 plus number of steps taken in backward. Only then he would be 1 step away from his initial position, that is, he is 1 step forward. Similarly, we will take case 2 where B minus F is equal to 1 and L is equal to R. Similarly, case 3 where L minus R is 1 and F is equal to B, then he will be 1 step on the left. Similarly, we will have case 4 where R minus L is 1 and F should be equal to B. So all these 4 cases will have equal probability, right? So let us just solve case number 1 where we have F minus B equal to 1. So let us take in the left hand side and the right hand side, he have taken in total 0 steps. Then number of steps taken in forward and backward total should be 7, because sum of all the 4 is 7. Let us take, he takes 1 step on in the left and 1 step in the right. Then here he have to take 5 steps. Let us say he have taken 4 steps here. Then here he will take 3 steps, 6 and then 1. So when he takes 0 in the left and right, then as we have F minus B equal to 1, so F will be equal to 4 and B will be equal to 3. Here F will be equal to 3 and B will be equal to 2. Here F is equal to 2 and B is equal to 1, and here F is equal to 1 and B is equal to 0. Here left is equal to right is equal to 0. Here left is equal to right is equal to 1. Here L is equal to R is equal to 2, and here L is equal to R is equal to 3. Now let's count number of possible ways. So number of ways will be equal to 7 factorial divided by 4 factorial, 3 factorial, 0 factorial, 0 factorial, plus 7 factorial divided by 3 factorial, 2 factorial, 1 factorial, 1 factorial, plus 7 factorial divided by 2 factorial, 1 factorial, 2 factorial, 2 factorial, plus 7 factorial divided by 1 factorial, 0 factorial, 3 factorial, 3 factorial, right? Now as we have 4 cases here in the similar manner, so it will be multiplied with 4. So these are number of favorable cases. Now this is equal to 4 into, let us take 7 factorial by 4 factorial into 3 factorial common. So this is 1 plus 12 plus 18 plus 4, right? So required probability, that is equal to 4 into 35 into 35. So required probability of event E is equal to 35 into 35, that is 1225 divided by 2 raised to the power 12, right? So value of m is 1225 and value of n is 12. So option number A is correct. M is divisible by 5, m is divisible by 7. That is also correct. So answer is A, B and D. Next is question number 53. If A and B are two events such that PA and PB are non-zero, then which of the following is or are correct? Now, option number A, it says that probability of, now we know that probability of B by A is B intersection A divided by probability of A. Similarly, the second one can be written as probability of B bar intersection A, right? So this is equal to, now this can be solved with the help of Venn diagrams. Let us say this is A and this is B. So B intersection A is this part and B bar intersection A is this part. So this is equal to probability of A upon probability of A, that is definitely equal to 1. So this option A is correct. Now let's talk about option number B. It says that probability of B by A is equal to 1 minus probability of B bar upon A bar. So this can be written equal to probability of B upon A bar from the first option, right? Now it says that, let us say these are the Venn diagrams and let us say this is X, this is Y, this is Z and this is T. So probability of B upon A, that is probability of B intersection A divided by probability of A. This is equal to probability of B intersection A bar, that is Z upon probability of A bar, that is Z plus T, which gives us YZ plus YT equal to ZX plus YZ. These two will get cancelled. So we have from here YT equal to ZX. But as we know that X, Y, Z and T all are independent events except for the condition that X plus Y plus Z plus T is equal to 1. So this condition is definitely not true, which means that this option is incorrect. Now option number C. It says that probability of A union B is equal to 1 minus PA bar into probability of B bar if A and B are independent. Now left hand side is equal to probability of A plus probability of B minus probability of A intersection B, that can be written as PA into PB. Now let's solve right hand side, that is equal to 1 minus probability of A bar, that is 1 minus PA into probability of B bar, that is 1 minus PB. So this is equal to PA plus PB minus PA into PB, that is definitely equal to left hand side. So this option is correct. Now option number D. It says that probability of B upon A, that is probability of B intersection A divided by probability of A plus probability of B bar, this is greater than equal to 1. So let us understand this also with the help of Venn diagram. Let us say this is A and this is B. So probability of B intersection A is this one and probability of B bar is this and the outer region. Now this area divided by PA, this is definitely greater than equal to 1. So this option is also correct. So answer is A, C and D. Next is question number 54, which says that if the line x by k is equal to y by 2 is equal to z by 1 makes an isosceles triangle with its projections on the planes 4x plus y minus z minus 1 equal to 0 and x minus y plus 5 equal to 0, then the possible value of k is, if the line is making equal angles with both the planes, it means that line will be parallel to the angle bisector of the two planes, right? So angle bisector of two planes can be found 4x plus y minus z minus 1 divided by root of 16 plus 2 is equal to plus minus x minus y plus 5 divided by root 2. So this is equal to 4x plus y minus z minus 1 divided by root 18, that can be written equal to 3 into root 2. So this is divided by 3 is equal to plus minus x minus y plus 5. So we have 4x plus y minus z minus 1 is equal to plus minus 3x minus 3y plus 15, which gives us, with the negative sign, 7x minus 2y minus z plus 14 equal to 0, or taking positive sign we will get x plus 4y minus z minus 16 equal to 0. As line is parallel to these two, so from here we can apply the condition that 7k minus 4 minus 1 is equal to 0, and from here we get k plus 8 minus 1 is equal to 0. So it gives me k equal to minus 7, and this gives me 7k equal to 5, that is k equal to 5 by 7. So these are the two values of k. From the given options, it can be seen that it is given in option number B and C. Now here let us check the angle between the two planes also. So cos theta is equal to 4 minus 1 divided by under root of 16 plus 2, that is 18 into under root of 2. So that is equal to 3 divided by 6, that is equal to 1 by 2. That is angle between the planes theta is equal to 60 degrees, which means that isosceles triangle will always be an equilateral triangle. So from this case also we get these same values. So answer is option B and C. Next is question number 55, which says that consider three events A, B and C such that 1 by 5 PA is equal to 1 by 4 PB is equal to 1 by 6 PC and so on is equal to 1 by 10, and probability of A union B union C is greater than equal to 0.8. Then the possible values of probability of B intersection C is. Let us solve this with the help of Venn diagram. Let us say these are the events A, B and C. Now it has been given that PA is equal to 1 by 2, PB is equal to 4 by 10, that is 0.4, PC is equal to 0.6, probability of A intersection B is 0.2, probability of A intersection C is also 0.2, and probability of A intersection B intersection C is equal to 0.05. So here it can be seen this is 0.05. Now A intersection C is 0.2, so this is 0.15. Similarly, A intersection B, this is also 0.15. Let us assume this as x. So this is 0.2 minus x, and this is 0.15, and this is 0.4 minus x. Right? So it has been given that probability of A union B union C is greater than equal to 0.8. So let us find probability of A union B union C. So probability of A is 0.5 plus 0.2 plus 0.4 minus x. This is greater than equal to 0.8. Or we can say 1.1 minus x. This is greater than equal to 0.8. Also it is less than equal to 1. So we get from here minus 0.3 is less than equal to minus x is less than equal to minus 0.1. That is x belongs from 0.1 up to 0.3. Also here we have to notice that this value 0.2 minus x, as this is always greater than equal to 0, so x is less than equal to 0.2. So from this and this we can see that x will belong from 0.1 up to 0.2. But here we are talking about the possible values of probability of B intersection C. So B intersection C is 0.05 plus x. So 0.05 plus x will go from 0.15 up to 0.25. So this is our final answer. So from the given options we can see the options that are matching is option number A and Next is question number 56, which says that if u vector is equal to a cross b vector plus a vector and v vector is equal to a cross b minus a vector, where a and b are mutually perpendicular unit vectors, then we have to answer the following options. So it has been given that they are perpendicular, so a dot b is equal to 0. Also they are unit vectors, so mod a is equal to mod b is equal to 1. Now here let us find firstly mod u whole square. So that is equal to a cross b plus a vector dot a cross b plus a vector. So this is equal to mod of a cross b whole square plus mod of a whole square. Now dot product of these two will be 0, so that can be cancelled. Now mod of a cross b, that is also equal to mod a into mod b into 1 equal to 1. So this is equal to 1 plus 1, that is 2. Similarly mod v whole square, that is also equal to same, that is 2. So option number A says that mod u plus mod v, that will be equal to root 2 plus root 2, that is 2 root 2. So this option is incorrect. Now let us find u dot v, that will be equal to a cross b plus a dot a cross b minus a. So this is equal to mod a cross b whole square minus mod a square. So that is equal to 1 minus 1, that is 0, which means that u vector and v vector are perpendicular to each other, right? So now in option B we have to find u cross v cross u. So that will be equal to mod u square into v vector minus v dot u into u vector. So that is equal to, as mod u square is 2, so this is equal to 2 into v vector minus 0. So option number B is correct and eventually option number C is incorrect. Now let's talk about option number D. Here let's find u vector minus v vector, and that is equal to 2a vector. Now it means that u, v and a are coplanar vectors, which means that scalar triple product of u, v and a will be 0. So this option is also correct. So answer is B and D. Next is paragraph type questions. So it says that let two coplanar lines L1 and L2 lie on the plane P. So we have to find the equation of line bisecting the angle between L1 and L2. So let us say these are the two lines L1 and L2, right? For finding the bisector of these lines, we have to find the point of intersection. So let us take L1 equal to lambda, L2 equal to t. So the general point on L1 is 2 lambda plus 3 minus lambda minus 2, 2 lambda plus 2. And the general point on L2 is minus 3t minus 2, 2t plus 1, 6t plus 6, right? Now these should be equated. So 2 lambda plus 3 is equal to minus 3t minus 2. That is 2 lambda plus 3t is equal to minus 5. Also minus lambda is equal to 2t plus 3. So from here we can find the value of lambda and t. So let us put it here. Minus 5 minus 3t is equal to 2 times lambda. That is minus of 2t plus 3. Cancelling minus on both sides. So we have 5 plus 3t equal to 4t plus 6. That is t is equal to minus 1. So putting it here, we get the point as 3 minus 2, that is 1. 1 minus 2 minus 1. 6 minus 6, that is 0. So point of intersection is 1, minus 1 and 0. Now the angle bisector will be along the vector 2i cap minus j cap plus 2k cap divided by modulus of it, that is 3 plus minus 3i cap plus 2j cap plus 6k cap divided by its modulus, that will be 7. So the angle bisector will be along these two. So this is equal to 14i minus 7j plus 14k plus minus minus 9i plus 6j plus 18k. So this is equal to, taking plus sign, 14 minus 9, that is 5i cap, minus j cap, 14 plus 18, that is plus 32k cap, divided by 21, or it will be along taking minus sign, 14 plus 9, that is 23i cap, minus 13 j cap, minus 4k cap, divide by 21. So the vectors will be along these, and we have the point of intersection. So equation of line will be equal to x minus 1 divided by 5 equal to y plus 1 divided by minus 1 is equal to z minus 0 divided by 32. That is given in option number A, so it is correct. Also taking another vector, as it is passing through 1 minus 1 0, so option number B is also correct. Now we have to check option number C and D also, because in A and C we are given same vector in the denominator. So let us check whether line A passes through the point minus 4 0 and minus 32. We have to check by putting it in A. As we put here, we get minus 5 upon 5, that is minus 1, equal to minus 1 equal to minus 1. So minus 4 0 minus 32 is also satisfying the line given in option A, so this is also correct. Now we have to check option number D also, because in the denominator we are given same direction ratios. So for option D we have to check whether the point minus 4 0 minus 32 satisfies the line given in option number B, but it can be seen that it is not satisfying it. So correct answer is option number A, B and C. Now we have to find the plane P is perpendicular to which of the line or plane. So basically we have to find the equation of the plane. So as the plane is passing through the point 1 minus 1 0, so we can write it as this, and direction ratios of any two lines, and that is 2 minus 1 2 and minus 3 2 6. So this equal to 0 will give us equation of the plane, and that is x minus 1 into minus 6 minus 4, that is minus 10, plus y plus 1 into minus 6 minus 12 plus z into 4 minus 3. This is equal to 0, which gives us minus 10x plus 10 minus 18y minus 18 plus z is equal to 0. That is minus 10x minus 18y plus z minus 8 is equal to 0. This is the equation of the plane. Now we have to check whether it is perpendicular to the plane x minus y minus 8z plus 1 equal to 0 or not. So let us take dot products of the normal vectors. That will be minus 10 plus 18 minus 8. That is definitely equal to 0. So these two are perpendicular. Let us check option number B now. Minus 10 minus 18 minus 2, that is not equal to 0. So not perpendicular. Option number C, the plane will be perpendicular to this line if direction ratios of the line are parallel to the direction ratios of the normal vector of the plane. So minus 10 minus 18 1 and 10 18 minus 1, they surely are proportional. So this is also perpendicular to this line. Now let's talk about option number D. Let us take dot product. 2 into minus 10 minus 1 into minus 18 plus 2 into 1, that is equal to minus 20 plus 2, that is minus 18 plus 18, that is surely equal to 0. So correct answer is A, C and